What's going on, guys? This right here is an Insta360 Ace Pro, and I'm going to show you why you need to get this camera for all of your action camera needs. So in this video, guys, like I was just saying, I'm going to show you all the good reasons on why you need this camera and why it really is the best all-around action camera for all of your action camera needs. And yes, I did just say action camera like 3 or 4 times, but even though it is an action camera, you would never really know because it's super small and compact. But it's got the resolution of really high-end crazy cameras. Like, this thing shoots 8K and it's claiming to be the world's smartest action camera. So even though it's called an extra camera, it's shooting videos just like all the high-end cinematic cameras. Like, you guys can't tell, like, look at the view. I mean, the snow kind of makes the background blurry, but it's beautiful what this thing can do. Now, this camera was sent to me by Insta360, but I'm really glad they did, because if they wouldn't have, I would have never known how good of a camera it is. So, I'm going to go over a few of the features, what I really like. I'm not going to bore you guys with all the like specific things that this camera can do. If you want that, you can go over and look at Insta360 or any of the other amazing content creators that made videos on this camera. So we'll go into way more detail about all this stuff that I know, but I don't really know how to explain it, like all your different frame rates, coloring options, and different stuff like that. So, my purpose of this video is to show you why you guys should get this camera and how easy it is to use in weather conditions and different stuff, and just how cool of a camera it is in different conditions. So before I got this camera, I was using the Insta360 X3. The X3 was, or is, my favorite camera like ever, up until this thing came around. This thing's a super strong competitor, and it's got really different features compared to the X3, which is also one of Insta360's main cameras. So compared to the X3, this thing only has one lens, so it's not a 360 camera, which is kind of cool because you can get completely different shots. Like this one right here, the new warp feature is really cool because it allows you to really not get like the super focally effect. So why is this camera here one of the smartest action cameras ever, or the smartest action camera ever? Well, it happens to be that they have built-in AI directly into the camera, which is really cool, because in post-production, with the AI built into the camera, you can easily do crazy features like sky swap and all these other really cool things like people tracing, tracking, and just a number of different like things you can do with it. It's honestly ridiculous the amount of options that are built into it. And not only do they have really good audio, like all the audio you're hearing right now is not from the mic. Normally you see me using like my Rode mics, and I really like those, but like the mic in this is really good. If you can't already tell, like there's a lot of background noise right now with snowmaking and whatnot, and it's just being really cold. And at a ski hill, it's always really noisy and stuff. But the mics on these are really cool, and they've integrated their new not tripod system, but their new mounting system. So this mounting system I really want to quickly touch on because it is phenomenal. When you're skiing, you got your gloves on, your hands are freezing, you don't want to take them out, and that's why I don't like the thumb screw that like GoPros or other brands have. This thing right here has a super cool magnet mount. So if you guys see, I can just unclip it and boom, I was just on the little stand here and now I'm already off and talking, which is super cool. And if I want to go back on, all I gotta do is clip it on, the magnets align it, and it clicks right into place, and that thing is super sturdy. It's not just magnets, it's got little clips that's gonna stick into it, and it's good to go. It's not gonna fall off onto you. Now, I have used other cameras in the past. I was a big GoPro guy for a while. I used the 4, and then the 7, and the 9, 10, and 11, and GoPros are really nice, but this camera has definitely been a lot better to me. So, GoPros have a little issue where they'll occasionally not work. You'll be recording and they'll just stop, and it's super frustrating. And I still like GoPros, but this right here has just taken over for me. I've never had an issue with it, and I've already been using it for a few weeks now, and it's just really nice. I like it. I have not found a flaw with it yet. If you guys have, put in the descriptions, because I'd love to know what you guys think Insta360 could improve or what they should improve, because I haven't found anything yet. Flip up screen, another really cool thing. It's awesome because right now I can look at myself and see where I'm at, making sure I'm in frame, not out of the frame, so I don't have to reshoot the entire thing. That's really cool. The other thing I really like about this new camera is their bigger sensor. So it's got a 1.5 inch sensor compared to GoPros and DJI and all those other companies that have 1 inch sensor, which essentially means it's gonna be more light coming into your video, and it's just gonna look way nicer at night, daytime, and all the different other options that you may have. Now, 8K. I hear so many people talking about 8K and why it's just useless. They're like, well, I can't watch an 8K. I'm like, okay, well, you're thinking of it as a viewer. If you think of it as a creator standpoint of when you're making your videos, 8K is super useful. So why do I like 8K? I like it because you can crop in 2 times and still have perfect resolution. Like I can zoom all the way to my face right now and you're still in perfect 4K quality without any distortion or graininess, which is really cool because I can be super far away and still get really, really good quality video, which in my opinion is just awesome, especially when skiing or snowboarding. I can be following someone and if they get ahead of me, I can just crop in and still have perfect 4K resolution, which is amazing. Now, why should you buy the Insta360 Ace Pro? Well, in short, they're just really good. If you're looking for the best of the best action camera and you don't want to go any lower than that, go for this camera. They also have the Ace, which is another good option. It's not going to be as good as this one's going to have some less features like you would expect. With the Ace Pro, guys, if you're looking for the best of the best action camera, you're going to want to pick this one up. Go down to my link, pick it up. You guys are actually getting a super cool deal because now that I'm partnered with Insta360, you can get, or if you click on my link, you'll get a special bonus. Maybe get some free stuff in there, surprise links. Just go down and check them out, and I will link to this camera and the X3. If you go down and click on those, you'll get a special surprise for them as well, which is really cool. So, thank you Insta360 for sending me this. Thank you guys for watching. I really hope this has inspired you to go get your own Insta360 and start creating some of the greatest content on the platform, which you really can do with this camera because it is the best of the best. But I'm gonna go cut to a little bit of riding, and I hope we'll see you guys in the next video. See ya.